One of the other big stories of the day and certainly the week is this heat, and today is kind of a pivot day. Hey, Colette?
Yeah, here we are. We are jumping right into this, Chris, into the heat, the humidity as well, and then the duration is going to be over multiple days. And so that is why we do have the heat warning in place. This covers a very large area, obviously all of the GTA, much of Ontario. It extends all the way to Atlantic Canada, and then they have excessive heat warnings across a huge chunk of the U.S. as well because this large reaching heat dome that has set up. So we are talking about temperatures, so the thermometer reading 30 or above, but the humidex values getting up there towards 40 or even into the mid-40s, especially in a case like southwestern Ontario. So will we see record highs? Quite likely we will, even if they don't necessarily fall right in Toronto. The record highs over the next couple of days are 33 to about 36. So we'll see. I'm not saying it isn't possible. It actually is. With humidex values, though, when they get up there in this neighborhood of 40 to 45, yes, great discomfort is felt. You need to avoid exertion, lots of hydration to avoid heat exhaustion. And some of the things you want to be looking for symptoms yourself or someone else, or even in pets: dizziness, a rapid heartbeat, feeling headache, feeling faint. This is a time when, especially if you know there's someone perhaps in your neighborhood or just in your group of friends or family who does not have air conditioning, or if they're elderly or they have some underlying conditions, you really want to be checking on them through this period. Our current temperatures, look at these. Yeah, we were up to 30, 29 still. Humidex values, several communities at 37. The winds right now are calmed down a little bit, but they've been quite strong through the afternoon. We had a thunderstorm that kind of was pushing from Woodstock and Brantford that rolled through Hamilton, Grimsby area. That is dissipating. But when you have such a juicy air mass like this in place, then seeing thunderstorms popping up kind of here and there, they tend to be isolated until we get later in the week. But we're quite likely to see that tomorrow afternoon. Not everywhere, but some really, heavy rain coming down in a short period of time because there is so much moisture in the atmosphere. Overnight temps, this is really key too, is that in those overnight hours, we're still seeing temperatures in the low 20s. So it's cumulative. We're not getting a lot of relief. And then as well, lasting several days, potentially not breaking till we get to the end of the week or the weekend, Chris.
Colette, I have heard a lot of weather reports before. I don't know if I've ever heard an air mass described as juicy before, though.
This one is, Chris.
All right, we will be careful. Thank you, Colette. We'll talk to you again a little later in the show.